the rest is history, and as Daniel Drew walks out now, he's 4 runs away from his maiden first-class 100. A full day of cricket, has it?
Gorgeous. And he leaves an imprint in the middle of...
Inside edge, and there's the 100 for Daniel Drew, the 25-year-old from West Torrens. Just his second game. Excellent performance, and look at the delight. Well played.
Yeah, Daniel Drew, he's stoked with that. West Torrens boys down here going nuts. Look, everyone's just so happy for him. He's worked really hard. He's had a big couple of seasons in.
Just get your own downfall, perhaps. That one's full, and that one is thrashed through the offside. The first boundary of the morning belongs to Daniel Drew, the Centurion, moving along very nicely. Bang, down the ground. There you go. Liam Scott, 1 bounce 4. Successful over for the Redbacks. Tried to kick Nugget out of the change room. Well, Drew goes down the ground. Has he got all of it? I reckon he has. That's a maximum, and that is a beautiful strike. Options are available. As Scott misses one, he's stumped. Beautiful piece of bowling from John Holland. A little fuller, a little wider. Scott trying to get aggressive and...
Shot. That's a magnificent shot through mid-off. So that rubs salt into the wound for Scotty Boland.
How many times has that happened, Lars?
Captain of Victoria as well. Bit of pad there, a bit of bat. That's Flano. I reckon he's hit that. He's going to race down the boundary for Perry back into the attack for Victoria. Over number 28 for him. And an edge, and he's caught behind. Nicely taken by Sam Harper. So the 7th wicket falls.
And bang 500 a pop and 1 inning each. That's not what we're about. Swing and a miss. Ooh. Edged, he's gone. Well, didn't really come through on the mic, but Daniel Drew has to depart. A bit of aggression and a little feather. Mitch Perry ends. Oh, that's a man who knows his game. Edges and gone. Well, Alex Ross put the moz on him, said he wouldn't last long, and never has a prediction been more true. Well done, Rossi. Brendan Doggett's got to go. Before lunch, Grant has got hold of that one. That's into the seats. There you go, Alex Ross. You predicted a couple of things this morning. If your opening Shield bowler is in the top 6. That's aerial. Should be taken. It's going to fall.
Great
catch. Great catch. Running back with the flight.
Will Sutherland.
Big pair of hands.
366. They started the day at 5 for 280. Lost 5 wickets for 86 today in 30.4 overs. And the good news, Chad Sayers, was Daniel Drew got his maiden Shield 100. First ball of the innings. And it's a short one. Noel knocked down there at extra cover. Good bit of fielding out there by Scott. And they get a run, or Will Pucovski gets a run first. Short on the pull. Gets it away nicely. Out towards the eastern boundary. And it should just get to the rope. It does.
Wider, Harris drives and gets away with it. 4 runs. Well, that's a nice shot from Harris. Leans on that. It's his strength. Short boundary. Danny Drew this time. Not enough. Harris blazing through the covers and picks up another boundary. Balanced, timed well.
Bowling at this level. And Harris goes aerial over wide mid-on. Has it gone all the way? I fancy it has. It has indeed. So that brings up the 50 partnership.
Beautiful shot. That'll run away. That'll get to the fence.
We'll get to that in a moment. Rossi's got younger eyes than I. Maybe he'll be able to do a bit of spotting for us as that one's played. Fine. That's going to race away down towards the rope. And we've got the first boundary.
And dry that beautiful straw colour. That's a beautiful shot from Marcus Harris. Straight back down the ground. That'll bring up his half century. Will it reach the rope? It does. Well played, Marcus Harris. A brilliant knock. The bowler you're facing is just a yard slower. Whereas there, Harris opens the face beautifully. That'll be 4. That'll run away. Wow. That's a nice shot. Just leant back.
Nearly time for Lloyd Pope to have another crack from this end as we watch that cut away. And has it been stopped? No, it hasn't. It's gone to the rope. Good shot from Pucovski. A little bit closer to that half century. Good numbers. On the pull, in the air, should be out. He's gone. Caught at deep square leg. The breakthrough comes for McAndrew and a much needed wicket. That's a good shot through cover, out to the boundary for 4. So good start for Hanscom. And he punches that way, and that'll be his half century. Will Pucovski, he's played well here. We get 3. Or will he? He's going to get at least 2. Yeah, they'll come back for the 3rd. So the 50 up for this young opener, back from injury, and a good return for the youngster.
The boys deserve a drink. They're working hard. Is there an edge? A pull shot. The finger goes up. Pucovski. Wow, didn't see that coming. He doesn't look too pleased, the young man. He's looking back at... Oh, Hanscom hit on the pad. That one started in. That's given. Doggett has broken through. The Victorian skipper's got to go. The Redbacks on a bit of a roll.
Grant toiling hard here for his side. And beats the edge. No, he gets the edge. Another wicket for South Australia. Grant gets his 2nd. 4 down the Vicks. Here's Grant. Edging and down to the boundary for 4. So short off the mark. A little bit of luck. Last ball of the over. Off the easy caught that, or has it gone down? I think it's gone down to the left there of Jake Weatherall. Wasn't the easiest chance. Did he get a hand on it? Looking at his reaction, I think he did.
Yeah, it looked like it carried to me from up here, Loz. And same thing, David Grant leaving the right-handed batter off the wicket. Yeah, I think he's definitely...
Edge, and he's dropped by Carter. That was the opportunity. He dived to his left. He probably had to go, given the fact that there hasn't been a lot of carry in these edges. Let's have another look at it with Chad Sayers.
Yeah, just again, a little bit of an away swing, but...
Back for another spell. Oh, it's got to be close. Must be out. LBW, first ball of a new spell. And he hits Matt Short, dead in front, 5 down the Vicks.
But we are set up beautifully. Little drive from Sam Harper. That'll be 4. Racing away into the shadows. 2 full from McAndrew. Last ball of the day. So, day 2 belongs to South Australia. It started with Daniel Drew needing 4 runs for a maiden first-class 100. He did bring that up. Jubilant scenes for him. And then it was over to Victoria. A masterclass from Pucovski and Harris. They were untroubled, really. Looking like the bat was certainly going to dominate as we extended towards the latter sessions. And then the game just turned on its head.
Yeah, it's just a different ball game, isn't it? Even though the wicket has been flat, once the ball starts moving, it is hard to start. So once they got that first breakthrough, the Redbacks bowlers just put the hand on their throat and took 5 vital wickets, moving this game forward. And